So today I'm going to be teaching you about a brand new tool called FlipGrid. And FlipGrid is a tool that we're going to be able to use for kids to really easily record themselves either doing performances or to give verbal feedback to other people's stuff or verbal feedback to a video, anything of that nature. They can use this program and it's kind of amazing. So basically, I went to flipgrid.com and I created a free account. It's really super easy to do. You'll put your information in, and now I'm an educator and I am ready to start working with my students to create this. Okay, so this is kind of the page that's going to start you out when you first get there, and it's going to say add new grid. And what new grid means is that is kind of like the database of the students that you're going to do. So if you have 3 classes, you're going to want 3 different grids, if that makes any sense. So you're going to want to do a grid per class, or you could do a grid per group. So like if you're teaching a performance class and you want all of your lead actors in a grid, you want all of your chorus people in a grid, and you want all of your tech people in a grid, that's fine too. But each grid is going to get like the assignment like you would get it in Canvas, almost like they're the people associated with a Canvas course. So when I click add new grid, right here, it's going to ask me to name it. And so I teach a speech and debate class. So I'm going to put speech and debate. Okay? Then it's going to ask me 3 different ways that I want to be able to add students. I have found that it is way less confusing to do the student ID, because what that does is I just put their student ID into the program, and they only use that number to sign in. They don't need a password. They don't need any of that nature, so it's really super easy, okay? So I'm going to click Student ID is the way that I want them to do it, and then I can create the flip code. I like to change this so it's super easy on the off chance that a kid wants to do it. So I've wrote James speech and debate, and it's available. Okay, I can click next. Okay, now I can create my student list here. This is the next part. So basically what happens is I'm going to say that my student's name is Johnny Casino, and the student ID is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll just get that student ID off of that 6-digit number that you would do on Aspen. Okay, and I click add. And I'm going to, as you can see, it shows up right there. And I can also remove this if I've done it wrong. I can also add new names. But for right now, I'm going to only do this, okay? I'm going to click next. So Johnny is my only student right now in this thing. And I'm going to say launch my grid. And I'm like, great. Now, what I can do here is I can copy this right here and send it out. I can use it through Microsoft Teams. I can use it in Google Classroom, on Remind. I can copy and embed the code, but it's pretty easy because the other thing that's really awesome is they don't even need that code, because all you tell them is that they need to go to flipgrid.com, and when they type in their student number, it's going to automatically put them into our grid. So I'm going to go to my grid. Great. So this is my speech and debate page. Now, I have the opportunity that I can change this picture. I can do all the things, right? I can add co-pilot. So if I'm co-teaching a class and I want another teacher to be able to see this, any way, shape, or form, I can add it with principals. I can do anything I want to. I can do notifications, all that stuff. But for today, I'm just going to teach you how to create your first video. Okay. So your topic, do you see here it says I have one topic? This is one where it's hello. This is kind of your basic one. I don't like it, so I'm not going to use it today. So I'm actually going to delete that. And this is a perfect example of what I can do right here is, see, this has all of this. This is all of what they've already pre-created for me. I'm going to delete it because I don't like it. I want to permanently delete that topic. Okay, so my first here's my class. I'm ready. I've got students loaded, and now I want to add a new topic. And my topic today is a welcome and get to know ya. Now, do you see what this says prompt? Now, I can put on that prompt a small little written thing if I want to. I can do a question of the day. I can do everything that I want to. But if I'm going to do a video of myself, I don't really need to. But I'm just going to say, here is a way to allow everyone to get to know me or you. Now I can bold it, I can italicize it, I can do whatever I want to here, okay? This is what's beautiful about this. The response that I want kids to do, I want them to definitely do this much. I've got between 15-second responses and 10 minutes. So if you want them to a quick 2-sentencer, tell them that they've only got 15 seconds to respond if they're talkers like me. But like I teach a speech and debate class, and most of their pieces are 10 minutes. So what's really cool about this is if they start a piece and end a piece in under 10 minutes, we know it's under time, so I can set it. But for today, I'm just going to say 1 minute. Okay, here is where I've got lots of options. This is where I can do any of the things that I want to. I can just upload an image, right? So if I up here have said, everybody, I want you to record yourself doing a video and say something nice about yourselves because I don't want to record a video of myself, I would have put that here, and then I could upload an image of like me giving the thumbs up, whatever. I can put a link to Kahoot, I can upload a video, I can do all of the things, okay? Now, let's pretend I want to record a video. If I click this right here, this is going to automatically videotape me as a teacher going, hey everybody, blah, 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 blah. For some odd reason, my account doesn't want to talk to my camera, and so I want to make sure that you see exactly what it looks like if I need to record something. And for some odd reason, it's not talking to my camera, because if I click record a video, the camera pops on, I record, and we're good to go. If not, I'm going to say upload a video, okay? But right here it says drag a video and upload it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I can go down here to my Launchpad, right? And I can find, let me see if I can find where it is. Oh, I'm already in the others. That's where I was like, what is happening here? Now, I can go to any of the things that I want to, but I prefer to go over here to Photo Booth. And I'm going to click this, and as you can see, I've already videotaped some things. Do you see my face? Hi! In the middle of my house right here. So I click that I want to do a movie, and then basically I'm going to make sure I look at the camera. I'm going to click the video. It's going to count me down. Hey everybody, welcome to the first day of online school. I am Mr. James, and I want to get to know every single person about you in this class. I love you guys. I'm super excited about the year. But the first thing we got to do is get to know everybody. So what I want you to do is you have 1 minute or less to record yourself doing a video. Say, hey, how are you? All the things that are special about you, what grade you're in, any special clubs that you're in, how you're feeling about the virus, whatever. Just give us something to know about you. And it's also going to give you an opportunity to post a video to our page so you can kind of get used to what FlipGrid is all about when we're doing the class. All right? Enjoy yourself. So, as I've recorded that, it then pops up here so then I can just click and drag that over. Hey everybody, welcome to the first day of online school. To the first day of online school. See, I've uploaded it. It looks terrible, but you know, whatever. I've done it. Now, don't make fun of my video. Anyway, so I click the next, right? When I click next, it says click a video frame. This is one of my favorite parts about this, is that if you're making a funny face, you can totally like scan your video here for the face that you want to do. If you want to look cute, whatever. I tend to do these to make myself look a little terrible so that kids will laugh. It makes me laugh. And I click next, okay? Now here's the other thing. On this page, if a kid is really nervous about anything, they can put a sticker, and they can put any sort of sticker on there that they want about how they're feeling. Super excited here. And then I can also blow it up to kind of go over my face a little bit so that I can go, I'm a little nervous. Or I can put this in the corner. I can do fun stuff. I can also add text here, which is really fun. And I can put it anywhere I want to, okay? So I'm going to click next. It's preparing my video, Douglas. Awesome. And then what's going to happen is this. You're going to see, it says congrats. I've done it, and I'm complete. I've put my vote over here. I've done all the things I need to, and now I've created a topic. Okay, now again, it gives me another option that if I just need to send this out via Canvas, via any way, shape, or form, I can send out the link. But again, you do not need to do this step if you don't want to, because you can literally just tell the student to go in with their ID and it will be all there. So just click All Set. And look, this is what's going to happen, right? Which is really great. This is, I have started it, okay? But this is from my teacher page. So this is what's showing up, and it's going to show me my responses when I do it. Now I'm going to pretend to go in to FlipGrid. So I'm going to flipgrid.com. I'm a student, and I'm Johnny, right? I set him up. And I need to go, okay, I need to enter a flip code, right? Because I'm a kid, right? I can do anything I want to here as a kid, okay? Enter a flip code. I can go. I'm going to enter my flip code is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or I think that was 6, yes? Okay. Now, I can do here, this was a wrong one. Sorry, back up, back up, back up. Actually, what's really interesting about this, hey, we're all learning, is that now I can totally do this. So this is my flip code, A8, right? Okay. This is the code that is going to happen, the speech and debate. So I've clicked it and I'm like, okay, I've got the right place, but here's my student number. Let's go. All right, now I'm a student, right? And this is what shows up when I typed in my thing. This is Mr. James's speech and debate class. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So then I'm like, okay, what does he want me to do? I click my video.
Hey everybody, welcome to the first day
I'm not going to make you watch that again.
Opportunity to post a video.
Right, so they see, hey, this is my assignment. Cool part. I click the plus sign. I record my response. Right. Again, see mine, it says camera and mic not found. I would still have to do that exact same thing that I would have to do over here. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click import video. And I'm going to pretend on my video that I showed you earlier is my response. So let me find one that was under a minute. Okay, great. Here is this.
Hey everybody, this is going to be our new online platform. So this is going to be our new online platform.
That's a video that I decided to do. That was my first task of doing this when I was just playing around with it. So I'm going to click next as a student. Again, I get to do my selfie. Again, I can put the sticker over my face, all the things that I want. It's preparing my video. Now remember, I'm Johnny right now. See, I'm John Q, student, and I've prepared my video, and I'm putting it on there. The cool part about it is when this gets loaded, you're going to be able to see it from the educator standpoint of what you can do and how you can grade it and even give them feedback and all the things. And as you can see, that small little video, it doesn't take very long to load, especially if you keep it to small responses. These are really, really great for small responses, performances. Hey, could you go watch this YouTube video about this performance and give me 3 sentences about what they did with their body to create a character. Okay, so my video's ready. I've got what my display name needs to be. This is a moment that you're going to need to mandate for students that they probably need to put their full name, because they'll want to put some really fun stuff on here, all the things. Now, let's pretend, for example, that my assignment was that I want them to watch this YouTube video, and then I want them to give a response to how they felt about it and find a link to somebody else doing the same thing. In this moment, I could totally go, I thought that actor was doing really great things, and I could put a link in my response to another video that I watched that is compare and contrast kind of thing, which is really, really great to our Connect standards. So I'm going to submit my video. It lets me know that I've submitted. Here's a direct link that I can keep for myself. I can download my video that I created to my computer if I want to, and then I can click complete, okay? Now, as you can see, my video on my page as a student doesn't show up. I would only get to see videos of other students if my teacher said I could. But I'm going to click over here because this is my educator sign in, right? So when I log in as an educator, I've got this one right here, right? I'm going to click it and look this is my topic. And look, there's Johnny's video right there. And so I go, okay, so I'm going to click on Johnny's video.
Hey,
and
everybody.
I've got Johnny's video that I'm going to watch, right? Now, here's the cool part. I can do a video feedback, so I don't ever have to type anything if I don't want to. So I can click myself going, oh my gosh, that was an amazing performance. Or, you're a terrible human, you should never act again. All those things, I can do it via video here. I have a grading rubric. I can, out of 10, like this is out of 10. I can do, oh, your ideas were great and you performed poorly out of 5. Whatever. I can give him a score. So let's say 4 for the ideas and 5 for the performance. I can also type in, you are incredible, but you need to grow more hair. I'm doing that for me. I would never say that to a student. Please don't fire me, anybody who watches this from above. Okay, now I can totally do this. I've done all of it. I can also do a reply here that will allow me to also reply with another video if I wanted to. Like, let me say I needed to send a link to like Viola Davis doing what I'm hoping that student can learn to do. I can do all of those things. Now, I can do lots of different things. See here, it says share feedback. I can share the link below with Johnny to view the feedback. So I can either copy the feedback link or I can add his email and just email it to me. This is the best part because when I email the feedback, it is a document that is that's printable, that is traceable about exactly what you said to a student. Also, the video is the same way. So if a kid says, he told me I was terrible and I should never act again, you can go, actually, I didn't do that, and here's why. This is why I love this software way more than I do like a face-to-face Zoom, because a kid can still say, he said this, and you're like, actually, I didn't. They also can go back and see exactly how they're growing, which is cool. I can edit this kid. I can add his email address, all the things, and I can share this link. Now, here's the other thing, is I have the option on here about whether or not I want students to see the feedback, and I can post it in any way, shape, or form. So if I think a kid is doing really, really good on their stuff, and I want people to know, I can also do that, which is really cool. So I've done that. I'm good. I've done the feedback. Let's say I'm emailing the feedback to him. I've created all that stuff. Okay, great. So now look, I've given him a 9 out of 10. Right? Students can then go back. Like if I was a different student who logged in, Johnny would be able to see that other student's video and give them feedback if you want to. I can also export all of the data into an Excel document for my grading purposes. So any of the stuff that I've given, all those things, it's kind of wonderful. Now, you're saying, okay, so that was really great. What do you do now? And then I go, okay, awesome. I go back to my speech and debate. Now, I want to add a new topic, which is like a new assignment, right? I can give it this. I can do whatever. I can add links in here that I want to do to create a new topic, okay? So basically, this is what FlipGrid is for you to start getting started on working on this with your students, because it's really, really, really easy. Now, a few things that I have found with this problem is that this will tell you all about your activities and things of that nature. You can start doing achievements, meaning like you've like for me, I've planted the seed with my first grid, watching it grow. I can invite community members to be able to do it. All my recent videos are here. However, the thing that I have found is the technology can be a little challenging to get people started. So like, for example, I showed you that for some odd reason, even though my camera works, you've seen me create a video, for some odd reason, when I click that plus sign for me to start a video, it doesn't communicate to my camera. I have no idea why, but there's alternative methods. So what you need to make sure you have is like, okay, if you're using a Chromebook, this is your alternative that if you need to create a video real quick and upload it, that's how you do it. If you are using a desktop computer that's a PC, here's the program that you need to use. You'll have to research that a little bit. On a Mac, of course, you can totally use Photo Booth, and it's as easy as pie. I hope this helps you to get you started on your FlipGrid opportunity. Everybody that I've recommended to this really loves this platform because it's the first time that, number one, we can actually see the students' faces and the students can see each other. Rather than in a Canvas course where they're just names, this gives a face to everybody. Also, everybody can communicate and record it as many times as they want to feel secure. Also, kids who are very, very, very shy about showing their face when they're speaking can put an emoji in front of them so that they can give their verbal feedback without feeling judged about the way that they're looking. It's a really, really great opportunity, and I really love this. So I hope this helps you. Have a great day. Thanks.